You were walking in the park and you find an attractive lady and you want to talk with her. And you do that, yet 5 minutes later, you get yourself and no. What you gonna do about it? Let's find out. Hello again. So there are a variety of options on how a man can handle rejection in their own way. But today, coming at you from my own point of view as a man and as a relationship counselor soon, I believe there are few things that men should actually pay an extra thought to. Starting with point number one, and I believe that before you jump in talking to that girl, remind yourself that your chances actually of getting her are actually 50-50. If she says yes, then it's your lucky day. If she said no, then for whatever reason, that's her right, So the moral of this whole point is to not jump in having an extremely high, unrealistic expectations. Point number two, I would say that in the dating world, generally, rejection actually is right across the street. They just go hand in hand together. And if if she said no, then it's fine. We all are prone to rejection in life, and that's a normal part of life. And when she said no, that doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you. Unfortunately, I've seen a lot of men kind of took that rejection in a very negative manner to a point where they said, or starting to wonder if there is actually something wrong with them. And it shouldn't be that case because first of all, you don't need anyone to give you that extra validation or to tell you how worthy you are. And second of all, you just met this girl, you don't even know her. I hope that made sense. Just respect her no, respect her answer, and don't say stuff back like, are you sure you really want to do this? Because it's not a good sign for you as a man. And second of all, you kinda draw an image to her of you being needy and immature, and that's also not good. So just say thanks and appreciate her time. She was nice and polite to you. Maybe you can offer her your friendship. Maybe you can ask her to hang around sometime. But if she was really mean to you, if you notice that she is being pushy, then straight away just say thanks and just move on. Another reason I can think of is to remind yourself why she said no to you in the first place. Well, if you think that there was something wrong with you at the time, then it's probably wise enough to kind of have a minute and reflect back and check in with yourself. Okay, was it your clothes? Was it your approach, your tone, the environment? All of that actually is really important when it comes to dating or initiating that dating process in the first place. Hope that made sense. But if you think everything was in check on your side, then her saying no to you was probably related to the fact that maybe she was having a bad day at the time, maybe she was dealing with a lot of stress, or maybe she was not in the mood or sick. I can think of a million reasons here at the end. Moving on, one thing actually most men should remember is that they're brave. So let me elaborate here. It takes actually courage for a man to put himself out there in front of that girl and speaks his mind to her, whatever you want to tell her. Unfortunately, most men don't do that because obviously they fear rejection or being laughed upon by their friends or peers. But here, let me clarify something here. I don't mean here that you can just go on the streets and talk to whatever girl coming at your way, because at the end of the day, you're gonna have to have your own standards in check. You're gonna have to know your self-value or what kind of girls you're actually attracted to in the first place. Another reason to help coping with rejection is to just go out there and enjoy life. Just have some friends over, go for a hike, hang around with some friends outside, because you'll never know what's gonna happen. Not only by doing so, your stress level will be a bit low or diminished, but you'll never know what kind of chances are waiting for you on the other side. And hopefully within time, you will get to know yourself more, you will get to develop a good emotional intelligence that can help you to attract the right woman into your path, and also to know what kind of woman you want in your life. And it's also advisable and attractive to women if you on the side or whilst doing that, you're actually paying attention to your career, your future, your vision, because most women, serious women who are looking to be in a serious relationship, they're looking for settledness, they're looking for stability, and for you to provide that, or at least aspiring to reach that level, is by itself a huge plus sign for you. This bonus tip is actually a very simple approach, but I felt like it's really important just to put it out there. So let's just say, for example, you're walking outside and you saw her, hanging around with a bunch of mutual friends. What will you do? Well, it's okay for you now to just jump in and just say hi, because you're not putting any pressure on her nor on yourself. But on the other side, let's just say you were having dinner with your friend and you saw her across the window and somehow you spotted each other, you saw each other. the best possible approach here is just to smile or maybe nod and just go back and do whatever you were doing at the time. That's all I gotta say right now, and remember that dealing with rejection actually depends on how you frame it, and I hope these points that I mentioned here would actually help you framing it in the right place. So that's all I gotta say right now. Take care, and do consider subscribing if you see this on my channel, or following me on Instagram if you see it there. Till next time, take care. Adios.